Hurry up. Let him know. Hurry up.
Over property, taking pictures of employees' vehicles and the property. They're not aware of who he is. They haven't approached him. He's wearing a hat, dark jacket, or sweatshirt. Appears to be a white male.
There we go.
Careful.
There it is. There's the call. Now we wait.
Honda jumps out, we going over.
There they come. 2 units. One. It's not even an entrance. It's an exit. Now you're blocking the exit.
When you watch encounters like this, it becomes clear why knowing your rights is not optional anymore. These officers didn't walk up to investigate a crime. They walked up because someone's presence made them uncomfortable. That is not a lawful reason for police interference. The moment emotions replace law, civilians are put at risk. This video shows how quickly an interaction can turn hostile when officers assume authority where none exists. Awareness is the only shield civilians have in situations like this.
Hey, you know that's an exit, right? It's an exit only.
Yeah, it's private property.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
We're gonna start doing this.
You probably shouldn't be on the exit.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I'm worried about you.
How
Yeah,
you doing today?
I'm all right. What's your name and badge number?
Yeah,
I don't like your f***ing attitude already.
It's okay.
All right. I don't like your attitude already. You already parked like an asshole, dude.
So see the way that you're interacting with
Yeah.
me? That brings my attitude.
Oh,
So,
it does?
Yeah.
Oh, your
you know that
attitude.
because you do this all the time.
I do?
Yeah.
You don't even know who I am.
Anyways. so
Anyway,
you
what's your name,
know-
badge number? I can't say it with the... How do you spell that? How do you say that?
There.
Zaire. Do you have a
Yeah.
badge number?
Right here. 112.
I like that badge.
Yeah,
It's nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to assume you don't want to produce any ID.
What do you think? Do I have to?
No, you don't have to.
All right. So why would you ask?
Thanks.
Why would you ask?
Because
you can?
Because I can.
Because you can.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because people,
See,
people, right, like me, know our fucking rights.
Right, but I have the same.
From the very first contact, the officer sets a confrontational tone instead of a professional one. Rather than identifying himself and explaining a lawful purpose, he immediately criticizes attitude and attempts to assert dominance. This is a classic tactic used when officers lack legal grounds. The civilian, however, stays firm and composed, refusing to be baited into compliance. Calm confidence backed by legal knowledge changes the entire power dynamic.
Rights as you. So if I
No, right now you don't.
If I
No,
want to
yours
ask
are very limited.
ID number?
Yeah.
Your ID.
Yeah.
Your license?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay. You said no?
Yeah. Good. All right. Bye. Stop blocking the entrance like an asshole.
I'll park there if I want.
Yeah, I know you will. And I'll do what I want.
My name's Jeff. Nice to meet you.
My name is Ari.
Right.
I'm one of the supervisors out here on this property.
Okay.
So the reason I'm here because we have numerous calls.
Oh.
Someone soliciting out here.
Okay.
Anything past that, you could go ahead, but this is ours.
Actually, this is the public right away. I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree with you. I have just as much right here to be here as anybody else does.
Okay. Do you have a name?
My name is Jeff.
Jeff. Ari. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you stand here while I make a couple phone calls?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes.
I would have to talk to my director. You fine?
Notice how the demand for identification comes without reasonable suspicion or a crime being articulated. The officer even admits the person does not have to provide ID, yet still asks repeatedly. This contradiction exposes the lack of legal footing. When police rely on habit instead of law, they expect civilians to fold out of fear. But knowing when you are not required to comply is crucial to protecting your rights.
Okay.
If anyone comes across, have them call me. I know what to tell them.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, I was originally over there, and they told me to come over here.
You're fine.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you. All right.
Nassau County Sheriff's Department, Latartan on a recorded line.
Hey, this is Director from Amelia Island Plantation. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Have you guys gotten any reports of a homeless gentleman that is blocking the roadway in front of Long Point?
Not as of today, no, we haven't received anything.
Okay. just talked to one of my officers out there. It's a guy that's holding up a sign saying homeless vet, God bless America, and he's soliciting people driving out of Long Point for money, approaching cars and standing in the roadway. Is there any way we could have somebody go check him out?
Yeah, of course.
We would take care of it, but he's outside of our jurisdiction. He's on
The moment private property is falsely claimed is where the encounter truly unravels. Officers often misuse this claim, hoping civilians won't challenge it. Public right-of-way is not private property, and saying it doesn't make it so. The civilian correctly asserts his equal right to be there, forcing the officers to retreat from their original position. Facts beat authority when authority is misused.
county right-of-way. He's got a wooden box with him, and then his sign, and his first name is Jeff. He wouldn't give my officer's last name. Our officer asked him to step out of the roadway and just for his safety and the safety of the cars, and he said, nope, I'm standing right here, so.
Okay.
But no video camera as far as we can tell, and no weapons as far as we know.
Okay. All right, we'll get someone out there, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
What's up?
I'm trying to tell you, you don't have to go somewhere else with that.
Why's that?
You can't solicit, and then you're on private property children.
Yes, sir. You get it moving. I just got here. Get back in your sweet ass cruiser and get out of here. How do you say your name?
And why is that?
Supervisors entering the scene often signal damage, control rather than accountability. Instead of acknowledging earlier mistakes, the conversation shifts toward vague complaints and unverified calls. This tactic is used to justify presence after the fact. Yet even here, no crime is identified and no lawful order is given. Without legal justification, police authority stops where the citizen's rights begin.
Because you've made contact with me and you're a law enforcement officer. Shouldn't you have introduced yourself when you first made contact with me instead of telling me to get out of here?
So tell me why I am.
Because you got no business here.
Why don't I?
You don't have any legitimate business here.
Why don't I?
Well, maybe you do. You can hang out with me if you want. But I'm not going anywhere. You've already screwed up multiple times. You already said I'm on private property, which I'm not. You've already said I can't be here, which I can. And there's nothing you can do about it. So have a nice day. That's why I'm just saying.
Hey, keep it at that. Keep it at that.
Yeah, just get back in your cruiser and have a nice day.
Okay.
God bless you.
I may say something for you.
Hey, do me a favor.
4-4-90-20.
Yes, sir. Come on, let's get it moving.
You get it moving. I just got here. Get back in your sweet ass cruiser and get out of here.
The phone call reveals another common issue: jurisdiction confusion. Officers are quick to respond to complaints, but slow to understand boundaries. When they admit the individual is outside their jurisdiction, it highlights how rushed and reactive policing has become. Law enforcement should operate on clarity and law, not assumptions and pressure. This moment exposes how fragile unlawful enforcement really is.
How do you say your name?
And why is that?
Because you've made contact with me and you're a law enforcement officer. Shouldn't you have introduced yourself when you first made contact with me instead of telling me to get out of here?
So tell me why I gotta leave.
Because you got no business here.
Why don't I?
You don't have any legitimate business here.
Why don't I?
Well, maybe you do. You can hang out with me if you want. But I'm not going anywhere. You've already screwed up multiple times. You already said I'm on private property, which I'm not. You've already said I can't be here, which I can. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay.
So have a nice day. That's why I'm just saying.
Hey, keep it at that. Keep it at that. Don't escalate it.
Just get back in the cruise and have a nice day.
Okay.
God bless you.
I may say the same for you.
Now, you have to remember that these days, it's harder to become a chef or an electrician than to become a police officer, which means that unfortunately, we can no longer expect the police to know the laws that they are supposed to enforce or to protect our rights by upholding their oath. Don't get me wrong, we should.
When another officer arrives and immediately issues commands without explanation, the pattern repeats. Commands without lawful basis are not orders. They are suggestions backed by intimidation. The civilian refuses to comply and demands justification, which the officer cannot provide. This exchange proves that standing your ground lawfully forces officers to either escalate unlawfully or disengage entirely.